everyone. I hope you are all doing well. This week I'm switching things up a little bit because it is only 10 days until Christmas and the madness is here. This video is supposed to be a little timeout for you and for me to reduce the stress a little bit and to give you some ideas on how to do that because this is a time where we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and I feel like society also puts a lot of pressure on us. So this one's for you. Maybe grab a drink of choice. Mine is a cup of tea, maybe it is a coffee, or a Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. I am aware that this is a tough time for some people. To you, I want to say I see you, I feel you. Like in all advice videos on YouTube, I feel like this is important to say that it is easier said than done. We all have different realities of life, and for people with a sick family member, with chronic illness, or if you struggle with your mental health, or if you do shift work, obviously the room for movement to change things up or to get a bit more calmer is a lot smaller than for other people. So yeah, just be aware that these little tips or ideas aren't for everyone. And yeah, that being said, let's get into the video. I feel like taking a time out is a no-brainer, but we tend to forget it when we're stressed. Taking a time out could look like, watching this video, taking a walk in nature, a walk around the block, or it can be looking outside of the window and identifying 5 things that you can see. Even if it's just the trash can, it can really help with being present in the moment, and it helped me a lot when I felt super anxious. It could also be a yoga break. I really like Yoga with Adriene for that. I will link some of my favorite videos down below. Or it could look like a meditation. I actually did a anti-Christmas stress meditation last year, and I uploaded here on YouTube. So I will link it down below. Right now there's only the German version published, but I'll make sure that the English version gets up very soon, and I'll link that one too. Capitalism. It is our system, and we are a part of that, and there's nothing really we can change about that, but we can change how much we're participating in it. I feel like the one thing where we can really make an impact and really stop being so consumer oriented is with the presents we are giving. Obviously, what comes to mind first is to make something yourself, to cook something, and of course a glass of kimchi, some Lussekatters, or some crisp bread are amazing ideas, and it's probably my favorite gift to receive. However, it is very time consuming, and we're trying to make time here and not take more away. So yeah, I'll link some recipes and stuff below if you feel like you have the time and you want to chill out a bit and cook a little bit for your loved ones. But yeah, it's not for everyone. And then buying presents for your loved ones, if you love doing it, if they love receiving it, and it is done mindfully, of course, there's nothing against that. We do live in a capitalistic society after all. But maybe if you are still searching for gifts, if you feel anxious of going into the city or overwhelmed with everything that's on offer online, I would recommend giving or gifting a donation. Many organizations online offer the option to tick like a little box where you can get a PDF or something to send as an email or to print out and gifting that to your loved ones. And there's some really good campaigns going on right now. The world is I don't know how to say it. The world is a mess right now, and a lot of people need help. And there's one organization I really love that is Leave No One Behind in Germany. They're doing amazing work in the Ukraine, in Iran, in Afghanistan, and in the Mediterranean. So I'll link that down below, but there's also, you don't have to do something that is killing the mood. There's also really cool stuff. If you have a loved one that loves Australia, maybe you can gift a donation to the koala hospital. They are rescuing koalas from the wildfires, and then when they're injured, they're taking care of them. And yeah, it's a really cute gift, and you get like this really cute certificate, and every couple of months they send an update on the koala you adopted. And yeah, stuff like this is just nice, and yeah. I feel like nourishing your body doesn't have to be healthy food. To me, it's more about being mindful about what we're putting into our bodies. I mean, if you've got a Lussekatter lying around, be present while eating it. I feel like especially in stressful times, you can just eat to survive. And we tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves as well during Christmas times, because lots of the things we're eating is not healthy. But yeah, as long as we're mindful about it and cherish the food, then it's all good. So good. Cheers to that. Why celebrate at all? I'm aware that this is a bit of a provocative statement, so let me explain. There are situations where it might be good to just cancel Christmas and say, it is okay. There's loads of people in the world who don't celebrate Christmas. It is a religious thing after all, and if you strip it away from the religious part, you're left with, family gathering, being around your loved ones, and just cherishing one another, which is a lovely thing, of course. But if you really think about it, it is not as important as society makes it out to be. Not every family is nourishing. Your family, your actual family, doesn't have to be your family of choice, but also not celebrating, neither with your family or with other people, is totally reasonable. So I invite you to go inward, to really think about if you need this or not, and if you feel like it will cause more harm than good, maybe call it the quits. Maybe call it quits. I don't even know how to say it. That being said, I will be celebrating Christmas this year, but I would have loved to be more aware that Christmas doesn't have to be perfect, and that Christmas can be hard, and to just acknowledge that. My top tip would be, don't go onto social media during that time if you are struggling, because everything on there is picture perfect, and that's often not the reality. My dears, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe. I'll be back with a new vlog on Sunday, I think. I will be baking some Lussekatter in that vlog. I'll see you here again very soon.